Ladies and gentlemen, just with the interwebs out there, Sebastion Envi, strong style cinephile, your reigning defending SCW Cruiserweight champion, of course. And Marvel dropped a couple trailers today. Let's geek about it for a scan few minutes. We're gonna do two videos on. They dropped a new Fantastic Four one and a new Thunderbolts one. I'm gonna handle it in two different videos. Also got something else I wanted to talk about related to Daredevil and the finale, and just an issue I think that Marvel has with that show. But Fantastic Four dropped a new trailer, and it was, dare I say, fantastic. Got great new looks at Julie Garner as the Silver Surfer. I think she looks great in the role. As the harbinger of Galactus-related doom. I know there's some people out there probably still shitting on the fact that it's a woman Silver Surfer, whatever. There are people out there like that. It's best not to waste any energy or anything on them. They exist over there. Let's keep them over there. I think she looked great. We saw Galactus shadow, and then the tag at the end of the trailer was him kind of taking a stroll through New York. That was cool. I like the fact that he's like big, but he's not like super duper big to where he can still be on the planet and causing chaos and harm and destruction and everything that he's going to do in the midst of his bid to, eat the planet. As I assume that's what he's going to do, because that's what Galactus does. Galactus is the devourer of worlds. We saw a little bit more from the Fantastic Four as a whole. We got some kind of bits of their personality and what's going on with them. We see that in this world because it's been reported that they are the only heroes like in this reality. There's going to be, allegedly, there's going to be no like Easter eggs referring to any other heroes, any other exploits of any other like superpowered individuals. Like the Fantastic Four is it. And the trailer opened with the game show, not the game show, a TV show type thing. Report on the Fantastic Four. It gives us the background that they were astronauts, went up into space, came back, changed. Like, we know that's the gist of things. And they've evidently saved their world a few times, and now they're being celebrated as kind of like they're stars on this earth. Fantastic Four have been kind of like looked at that at different points in the comics in their history, so that's fine. They're kind of these celebrity heroes. Still kind of on the fence about Ben Grimm's voice. We heard a little bit more of it. It's not very gravelly at all. That's the only thing I can knock about him, because otherwise it looks like he stepped right off the page and looks phenomenal. As you can see back there, my Thing shelf. I love the Thing. So I'm looking forward to the performance in this. So a little bit more from Johnny and kind of how he's a jokester. I know a lot of people are up in arms because this Johnny is not going, it was reported that this Johnny is not going to be just a womanizer playboy type. That's how Johnny was depicted early on. It was like younger, youthful Johnny, and he's grown up along the way, matured in the comics, and just in this day and age, like, there's no real reason to have him hold on to those like early on characteristics of him. Like, there's really not necessary for that. But we see him proud of the fact that Sue is pregnant, as some people had reported early on watching the trailer, that she kind of waddled in that one scene in the first trailer, and people surmised that she was pregnant, and she is. Johnny kind of jokes that she's going to be a wonderful mother and everything, and then tells Reed that he's out of his depth, and that him and Ben are going to be the best uncles. Totally Johnny. Loved it. Curious, kind of, I'm still just on the fence about Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. We see him in the trailer, conflicted because he doesn't think that he can save people. He thinks he brought on this oncoming storm, this devourer of worlds, because he stretched out too far, into space, and they heard. So I'm thinking he's meaning like higher life forms or whatever heard him calling, and now they want to come to Earth and cause chaos. So he's going to blame himself. Very typical Reed Richards thing to do is to blame himself for whatever's going wrong. But again, Pedro Pascal as Reed, we saw a little bit of his stretchy powers, but I don't know. I don't know. Remains to be seen how it plays out and how his performance plays out. Vanessa Kirby as Sue, she's looking great in it. As we can clearly tell, she's going to be the heart, soul, like backbone of the team to kind of hold them together when things start, falling around them, as will probably happen because in this one of the points in the trailer Reed makes, he says like people ask him if they're going to be okay, and he's like, I don't know. Though he declares at the end that he'll save them, that they'll save them. Remains to be seen if they do, and of course I imagine they'll save the day. That's what heroes do. It's just interesting, like the journey they go on to save the day. I love just the visuals of it. It has like this like vintagey sort of futuristic, like Jetsony type of aesthetic. It's just, I love it. It's fantastic, and I cannot wait. I think it's like July 25th. I already have my tickets for Thunderbolts. As soon as tickets are available for Fantastic Four, I will get one to go see it. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be exciting. The cast thus far seems great. That's one thing you have to nail with the Fantastic Four is the cast and the chemistry, make them feel like the family, that they're the first family of the Marvel Universe. Like, that's what they need to be. You need to feel that. That's something that you didn't exactly feel in either one of the Tim Story movies. You certainly didn't feel it in Fant Four Stick. So I'm definitely looking forward to how it is in this film. But it remains to be seen how it all plays out, what the box office is, all that stuff that matters to certain people. But it is what it is. We'll find out together, as we always and often do. But those are my thoughts on it. Scattered as they often are. What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. Until next time, of course. And always, fuck Nazis and Nazi sympathizers. And if you're in Houston, Saturday, Neo Pro Wrestling, check me doing what I do, going places, making movies, kicking faces. It's what I do. It's what I do so well. But till next time, let us geek.